Nazi Germany's Tiger is arguably the most famous tank of World War II. With its thick armor and devastating 88mm gun, the Mark VI, or Tiger I, soon earned a devastating reputation on the battlefield. Designed as a breakthrough tank for breaching enemy defenses, and allocated to a handful of special heavy tank battalions, the 60-ton Tiger I seemed to have it all: firepower, armor, and for an early 1940s vehicle that weighed as much as today's M1 Abrams, it was fairly agile. With its square, castle-like shape and long cannon, the Tiger I even looked deadly. But Hitler's generals and weapons designers were not satisfied. With Teutonic perfectionism, they complained that the Tiger I's KWK-36 gun was not the most powerful version of the 88mm cannon, not that Allied tankers would have noticed the difference. Even before the Tiger I debuted on the battlefield, floundering in the swamps near Leningrad in an ill-advised attack in September 1942, work had begun on a successor. Enter the Tiger II, or Königstiger, King Tiger. At 75 tons, it was bigger than its predecessor. Its longer-barreled, and thus higher velocity, KWK-43 88mm cannon could penetrate 5 inches of armor at a range of 2 kilometers, 1.2 miles. With Sherman and T-34 crews having about 2 inches of frontal armor between them and eternity, no wonder a supersized Tiger must have seen the devil on treads. The Tiger II also featured numerous improvements over the Tiger I. The original Tiger had vertical armor, rather than the more effective sloped armor, effectively increasing armor thickness, found on the T-34 and the later German Panther. The King Tiger had well-sloped armor that was 6 inches thick on the front hull. Its turret could traverse 360 degrees in 19 seconds, compared to 60 seconds for the Tiger I, which had theoretically allowed a fast-moving Sherman or T-34 to maneuver behind a Tiger I faster than the German tank's gun could track it. Like a professional football player, the Tiger II was more agile than it looked. It had a road speed of about 25 miles per hour, versus about 30 for the Sherman and T-34. Cross-country speed was about 10 miles per hour, versus about 20 miles per hour for the other two tanks. Author Thomas Jentz, the dean of Tiger historians, writes that despite its size, the Tiger II had surprisingly good tactical mobility. Unlike the megalomaniacal 200-ton German Maus, which couldn't even roll over many European bridges, the King Tiger was a viable design. Late-war Germans' tanks like the Tiger and Panther had a reputation for being over-engineered and mechanically finicky. As with any sophisticated weapon, the Tiger II did suffer from reliability issues, especially at the hands of the poorly trained and inexperienced tank drivers of the late-war German army. But given a skilled crew and proper logistics support, the Tiger II was fairly reliable, according to Jentz. The problem was that by the time the King Tiger made its combat debut in Normandy in July 1944, the necessities that Nazi Germany most lacked was trained, experienced tank crews and fuel and logistics support.